today, here I'm going to play the video for you. Let you see. That was the kind of plan they had. When you see them shouting and talking, you see that will be also vomiting spit in his mouth. You think that he knows what he's saying. They have no plan and no idea whatsoever. The only single legitimate plan that they were supposed to have was mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Support the struggle of Biafra, support IPOB, and everything will be possible for you. They refuse. Today, IPOB, Biafra has become the only option. Self-determination and referendum. No going back. Watch this video and see how far and what they did.
The North, with the population and the vast majority players, that the North will always play the role of a kingmaker in deciding, being a deciding factor in 2023 presidency. And we feel that the best thing we should do is to migrate from the other side of the world to come to this place and interface with the real people who are the people that are holding the masses. Rather than abusive works in chat rooms in the delis, that we decided to extend the hand of friendship to the North. Having said that, we ask one question ourselves. What happened to the relationship between Nnamdi Azikiwe and Tafawa Balewa? What happened to the existing relationship between the North and the East? Where did we got it wrong? What happened? What transpired? Is it because that one person somewhere decided to paint Igbos as if we are Biafrans? No, we believe in one Nigeria. The vast majority population of Igbos are residing in 19 northern states. With the highest investments we have in 19 northern, we have about 2.3 trillion worth of investments, Igbos, that have invested in northern Nigeria. And by so doing, we said no, that the best thing we have to do is to ensure that we reach out with the fulcrum of the society, the people general, Yerima Shetima, to dialogue on the way forward regards to 2023. And moreover, you have heard, or it's not a new agenda, that this is the turn of the Igbo people. And irrespective that our friend here, who have been having another diverse opinion that the North must retain power after President Muhammadu Buhari, we say no. It's not something that will come and fight in the delis, or every time we'll be, countering what he says. No, let us come and have a persuasive dialogue. And by so doing, we are looking at how do we get here in this mess today in Nigeria. Nigeria has been ravaged by insecurity in the north. It's been extended to the south. In the southeast now, there is no. Today is Monday. The economy is crashing. Somebody somewhere institutes at home, not in Nigeria, and everything is going wrong. What we need is somebody who is of age. We are looking at age. Somebody who can unite Nigeria as Nigerians to be one. And that is why we are here to say that we believe in one Nigeria, and also we are ensuring that we are persuading our brothers to support us. We have had it. We are not expecting any response from them now. Let them go and think about it. That the best thing they have to do is to look at competency in 2023. And when you talk of competency, we Igbos have abundance of material resources that can succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. Is it in terms of competence? You talk about our son from River State, the Minister for Transport, Chibika Amechi, who we are preparing to declare very soon. You talk about versatility and acceptance in the North. You talk about Senator Richard Okorocha, who was even born like Nnamdi Azikiwe was born in the North. You talk about international diplomacy. We have our Minister for Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyama, who has helped President Muhammadu to launder the image of Nigeria. When you talk about infrastructural development and this, you talk about the governor of Ebonyi State, Governor Dave Umahi. You see that talk about the managerial skills. You talk about our brother, former governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi. We have abundance. We have people who are ready, are committed to serve Nigeria. And what we are begging the North is to come and look at not the region, but look at the quality of candidates. People who are ready to serve Nigeria, people who are ready to continue to salvage the image of Nigeria beyond the way we have descended so low and so into the abyss of violence, abyss of insecurity, poverty, and all the rest of it. So we are begging the North that they should look at the individuals, not at the region, because looking at the region will be misunderstood.
Now you have had this clown. You see what this clown was saying. Everything that this clown was saying was just rubbish, nonsense. Look at how shameless they are. This is somebody who has gone to North in the name of the Igbo people. A clown, a complete clown. First of all, he went there and he denied Biafra. He denied Biafra even when he knows that 99.9% of the Igbo people are Biafrans. He denied Biafra. He went there and denied Biafra. And look at him when he was talking. Everything he's talking there is absolutely nonsense and nothing was wrong. And even after begging and begging, he was still begging his master. He was begging his master not to reply now. He should go and think about it. And of course, they never replied. And the reply is what you are seeing today. After saying all that rubbish he has said, trying to demonize everywhere, calling mazi Nnamdi Kanu and saying all manner of trash, talking all manner of rubbish, he didn't make any sense. And he begged them not to reply. And today you have seen the reply. And when he went there, he was calling people they were trying to who contest. Look at every single person he mentioned his name there as people they have. Where are they today? Every single person he mentioned his name there. Where are they today? Where is P2B today? Where is P2B today? Where is Richard Sokarache today? He mentioned Amechi. Rotimi Amechi is not from the southeast, even though he's an Igbo man. He's not from the southeast. But if you sincerely want to choose an Igbo presidency, it has to be from the southeast. Not from the extended part, it has to be from the southeast. They are talking about southeast president, not actually generally from Igbo side. But because they wanted to create that loophole where they will use somebody who will serve them. That idiot mentioned Amechi. We are not denying Amechi that Amechi is an Igbo man. Amechi is an Igbo man, a core Igbo man. But he is from the south side. He was carved into the south south. The caliphate carved into the south south. But at this time that we are in, it is the southeast that are supposed to provide the presidency. But all those people he mentioned their name, where are they today? Dave Umahida, he called them and Amechi. You and I know that APC will never give them their ticket. Which other person he called the name there? Rocha Sokorocha today is in the EFCC. Talk about the P2B. P2B today have disappeared from PDP, and there is no hope where he's going. Nigeria doesn't have anything like third force. If you are not in APC or PDP, you can never win anything. You will not. These are the only two parties. You cannot win anything. And this is the strategy and the plan. This was the kind of betrayal the Ohaneze Ndigbo did. When you saw Hope George Obioso speaking, when he was speaking and laughing, you think he has any plan. This is the kind of plan he has. To go to the north, to degrade us, to go to the north, to beg. After begging, he denied the Biafra. Begging and denying Biafra. Talking down on Biafra people, insulting Biafra people. And at the end of the day, even begging them not to respond, they should respond on their own time. And you heard that idiot talking about the relationship we have with Tafa Balewa. Which relation do we have with Tafa Balewa? What relation? What stupid relationship we have with Tafa Balewa? What relationship? What stupid relationship? Relationship that have kept us in slavery that we are in today. What relationship are you having with Tafa Balewa? When you heard Ahmadu Bello, when Ahmadu Bello was talking against the Igbo people, when Ahmadu Bello was interviewed by the BBC, you heard what Ahmadu Bello said about the Igbo people. And that is the plan of the North. The Northernization agenda. The Northernization agenda is against the Igbo Biafrans. In case you don't know about it, you're forgotten. I'm going to play the video for you to see what the idiot Ahmadu Bello said about Igbo Biafran. And this idiot have forgotten it. He's talking about our relationship with North. What relation did the Biafran have with the North? What fake relationship? What stupid relationship do you have with them? Watch this video. This is the kind of relationship that idiot.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it, obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or a permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions coming out with having no work to do. I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are, new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the east or in the west? The answer is no. And if there may be 10 laborers employed only in the two regions.
What Bello said was mostly true.
Did you hear him? This is the kind of relationship that idiot that went to North is talking about. That is the kind of relationship he boasts. That what happened to the relationship we have with North. This is the kind of relation that idiot is talking to. Relationship that these people hate us to the extent that they hate us because of our hard work. They hate Igbos because they are educated. They hate the Igbo Biafrans because they are hardworking. Because when they press them down, they cannot stay down. That is the kind of relationship that we have with them. And that is what that idiot went on not to promote. Talking about the relationship between Igbos and the North. Which stupid relationship do we have with them? Which stupid relationship? When Ekwueme was serving as a vice president to Shagari, when they saw that Ekwueme was the person that was supposed to become the president after Shagari, what did they do? They planned overthrow. This same Muhammad Buhari, let Muhammad Buhari overthrow Shagari so that Ekwueme cannot come out as a president. Let Muhammad Buhari overthrow Shagari so that Ekwueme cannot come and contest as a president. And after overthrowing Shagari, they took Ekwueme and threw him into Krikri and put Shagari in a house arrest. Shagari, who was the president, was overthrown. They put him in house arrest. And the vice president, who has no single corruption in him, they put him in Krikri. They put him in Krikri. This is the kind of relationship we have. Even then, this same PDP we are talking about today, it was Ekwueme. Ekwueme is the founder of this PDP. Ekwueme founded PDP and sacrificed his leadership in PDP, sacrificed his post and gave to our brothers in the southwest so that they can be able to compensate them for the death of Abiola. Ekwueme sacrificed his position. Ekwueme was supposed to come out as a presidential candidate in PDP. But Ekwueme left it for Abiola, for what do they call him? Obasanjo. Ekwueme sacrificed his position for Obasanjo to compensate them for Abiola. All this sacrifice they were making. This is the kind of relationship we have with these idiots. A horse and the rider. A horse and the rider. And our father, Pa Ayadobenjo, described it very clear to us. That what you are seeing in Nigeria is a horse and the rider relationship, a horse and the rider marriage. Every other indigenous tribe is a horse while they are riding on our back. And you see Ahmadu Bello confirm it. Ahmadu Bello puts the foreigners, they put the white people first, even before every other indigenous tribe. You saw Ahmadu Bello speaking. Ahmadu Bello said that before they can be able to take anybody that is indigenous in Nigeria, they will look for an expatriate from abroad. If they cannot see an expatriate from abroad, then they cannot take anybody from Nigeria and put him body to be on contract. And that is what you see playing out in the government of Nigeria today. Modernization. Fulanization. That is what is playing out today. And you see all these politicians who claim to have knowledge, who claim to know everything. They are blind and they cannot see. All these politicians that claim to know everything, they don't see. They are all blind. They are blind. They can't see. And to go further, you see that idiot that went to North to talk all those rubbish. Then I'm going to play for you to show you the reply they gave him. To show you the response they gave to him after he has gone there to deny Biafra, after he has gone there to deny Biafra and call Biafra names and talked Omar of rubbish. Now listen to the response they gave him. After that idiot have gone to North to disgrace Biafra, to disgrace the Igbo Biafrans, to deny Biafra, to deny the Igbo Biafrans and begin to call us name and all manner of things. After he got to talk all that, now listen to the response they gave him. Watch.
Give any candidate who succeeds either in APC or PDP or any other party.
We have people who do not have an idea of what history was, and all of a sudden came out from nowhere, that were never part of any popular struggle, suddenly began to champion the cause of Igbo cause in the name of Biafra. Some of us took it personal because we believe strongly. At first we thought some of these characters speak for the entire Igbos, until in 2017 we realized that there are just few individuals, probably jobless, headed by another jobless somebody who also championed the cause of, believing that through intimidation, through the support of some myopic politicians, they could fund him to heighten tensions and create unnecessary panics, believing that by some of their utterances and their actions, the North will succumb to some of those blackmails. But oftentimes, what I do is to draw the attention of some of these characters to say that we have come of age. Gone are those days when you use blackmails, intimidations, and harassment to negotiate for politics or for power. Good enough, today we are sitting again when people believe we cannot sit and discuss together as a people. We are talking, and this is a welcome development that a leadership of Ohaneze will come all the way from the southeast to meet some of us to discuss issues pertaining 2023, because we know it's time and very timing. You can't deprive people from asking for what they want, and you can't stop them from demanding for what they think it is their right. But it's either we are going to meet and discuss the issues and agree in principle, or we will discuss it over and over, and until we agree on certain things. Whether it's going to go your way or my way, we still need each other. The most important is that you come, and this your coming has really mended little or major aspect of what we felt in northern part of the country, because over time I've said it, politics is about negotiation. It's about meeting people, discuss, lobby. You don't just sit down in your little enclave, you make noise. Some of us are here, we don't know what is sit at home means. We are in northern part of the country, it does not affect us. It affects your economic directly or indirectly. But for us, we are comfortable because you cannot declare it at home in northern part of the country, and we said it over time. So it's led for the Igbo kinsmen to rise up above board and checkmate those excesses of these elements for your betterment. Nobody will entrust you with powers when you make it obvious as if you are doing it by putting fears in the minds of people. But by this approach, if this had happened long before now, probably we wouldn't have found ourselves where we are today. As you have earlier said, you have even helped me in your submission. You do not expect me to reply or respond to you that your demands will be answered immediately. We will also go back to make other consultations too, speak with our people, consult widely, and discuss issues. Nothing is impossible in politics, but you must change your approaches. You must change your approaches. You must talk to people. You must reach out, lobby to the people. Then at the end of the day, majority will still have a way, while the minority will still have a say. That's politics. I've been an advocate of democracy for over time. And democratically, I do not understand what this zoning means. I don't understand what zoning means. But I believe in competency. Yes, you said it. I believe in younger generation coming on board. Yes, you said it, because that's my belief too. But whether it's going to be about zoning, that's where I think we're going to differ more. Let us showcase our best. I'm not ruling out what you're asking for, but let us bring our best. Bring your best 11. The North to produce his best 11. Then we'll meet at the junction. We'll see if yours is better than us or ours is better than yours. Nigeria will decide that through ballots.
You have seen this idiot. You saw the reply they gave him. After this idiot have gone to North to insult Biafra, you see the response the idiot gave. And look at the person they went to meet, a jobless man. They went to meet Yerima Shetima, whatever they call him. a clown in the north. Ohaneze Ndigbo descended so low to go and meet a clown. They didn't even go to meet Sultan of Sokoto. They went to meet a clown, a tout in the street, Yerima Shetima. That is whom Ohaneze Ndigbo sent delegate to go and meet. And look at what he told them. He's not going to reply. And he told them to their face. Everything that he happened to, you see, that is one thing with these Fulani people. They don't even hide their strategies. The Fulanis don't have any sophisticated strategy. They don't hide it. Everything they are doing today is what they want to do. They do it. And they will tell it to your face and do it. Did you hear his reply there? He told them that he doesn't know anything that has to do with zoning. They don't know anything about zoning. And you still saw them parading themselves as people who are zoning the presidency to Southeast zoning. But that idiot told them to their face that nothing like zoning. And he was even bold in their presence to talk about competence. How in the world will you begin to talk about competence? A Janjaweed Caliphate man will stand before a Biafra and begin to talk about competence. If not that you have brought yourself so low, if not that you have disgraced yourself and brought yourself low, how can a Caliphate, a Fulani Koreara stand before a Biafra and begin to talk about competence? You heard Pai just say it, that when you come to competence, that Igbos will continue to run the leadership of Nigeria until thy kingdom come. But look at that idiot, a Koreara, a clown who is jobless. That was whom the Ohaneze Ndigbo sent the delegate to go and meet. And you see what he was saying. You heard what that clown was saying. Proudly coming to defend his own people, and he's talking on their own. Are you going to blame him? I don't blame him. I only blame the people that send people to go and meet him. And he told them to their face. He told them to their face. These people don't have a sophisticated strategy. The same strategy is what they are using. And they do it openly. They are fraud. They commit their fraud openly. When they want to commit their fraud, they commit it openly. They don't hide. They are divide and rule. They do it before your face. Before your own eyes. They bring your brother, give him money in your presence, and tell him to come against you. They don't hide their feelings. Their flag of operation, the thing they are doing in Biafra land, this flag of operation, the first flag of operation they are doing to kill in Biafra land, they do it openly. They don't hide it. They did it during the NSAS. NSAS, they did it, their fake flag of operation. They did it openly. They didn't hide it. Today, they're doing the Biafra land. They created their unknown government to kill innocent people in Biafra land. They are not hiding it. And yet, the people who call themselves elite in Biafra land, who call themselves politicians, the so-called Ohaneze Ndigbo, they are still deceiving themselves. Today, we challenge them. They have sworn oath and said that they will do this and do that if they don't give them Igbo presidency. They started from restructuring. Restructuring has gone. Igbo presidency gone. Let them come now and lead the agitation. That is the only thing remains for them. Let them come and lead the agitation. Let them come. They went to the extent of threatening and begin to say words that don't have. I wish that they were standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I wish that these clowns we are standing with Mazi, if they were standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every single word they say will have weight, and people will be afraid and follow them. But what do you see? Today, everything have just gone bonkers. Okay, let us listen again to what one of the members of Ohaneze Ndigbo, their representative, Chief Ezi, for whatever they call him, look at what he has to say. Listen to him also. Let us hear from him.
Distinguished members of Igbo elders, none. I welcome you, the media, both print and television. I welcome everybody here. This is not a very happy occasion for us, because most of us have vested interest in one Nigeria. But over the years, the government, especially the present government, seems to be working hard to push us out of Nigeria. And now we hear of a conspiracy to negate constitutional provisions of the parties, especially the PDP has zoning and rotation in the Constitution. We have been zoning and rotating. Now that it is the turn of the Igbo, all kinds of things are being said. We have demonstrated our interest in the country. Anywhere you go, take the indigents out, the next largest number is from Southeast. We have built up Nigeria. More than 65% of modern houses built in Nigeria belong to our people. We do not want to leave this country. It's not a matter of choice. We are bent on staying on. But one thing we reject totally is being slaves. We refuse being slaves. Those who are educated will know that Igbo slaves drowned themselves in a river so as not to continue being slaves. If the 2023 presidential election eludes us, we will take it that the rest of Nigeria has denied us citizenship right in Nigeria. That leaves us no choice but to look for ways to survive outside Nigeria. There are people, individuals whom we helped in many ways. And those are leading the fight against us. If we are to name some of the things done against us, we will not live here. But as one leg of the tripod, can any human being?
You have heard him. You have heard him. This is what we are facing. You see him talking there, still boasting of Igbos being everywhere. That same useless example they always use. You think having Igbo in all corners of the world that is an achievement. It's not an achievement. That your children are scattered everywhere. They're not gathered. They are scattered. They don't have it in their own country. You think it's an achievement. And every time they come to boast about it. And now you heard him very clear that if they do not get the Igbo president, they have no choice than to look for survival elsewhere. Now we are waiting to see which elsewhere are they going. The only elsewhere you can go is Biafra. Now let them come and lead the Biafra struggle. Let Ohaneze Ndigbo come and lead the Biafra struggle because the Southeast president have eluded them. It is clear today that it has eluded them. What are they waiting for? Let us wait and see. He spoke there and said that the Igbos can never be slaves. That Igbo slaves drowned themselves in the river. When they were talking to the US, they drowned themselves in the river. Instead of being a slave, they drowned themselves. Today, we are waiting for this Ohaneze Ndigbo and the elders to drown themselves because it is now clearer than ever that they have been made slave. Their slavery is now clearer to their children. It is much more clearer to us than ever that they are slaves. We are waiting for them to drown themselves. Let them drown themselves so that we can be able to continue. Because the time has come. Watch again the threat and what they were saying. And when they are saying all this, you think they are being reasonable. They are not making any sense. I want you to watch and listen to what they are saying in extension. All the boasting. I'm just bringing all this video to show you what they have said in the past. Because it is now that we're going to hold them accountable again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the only leader that the Biafra people have. A man that is consistent in his word. What he said yesterday, he said today, and he will continue to say. The only man that is consistent. Let us watch again what they are saying.
By 2023, North, West, we have ruled Nigeria for 23 years. North East, 6 years. North Central, 18 years. Totaling 47 years out of 63 years of Nigeria as a sovereign country. The Southwest has ruled Nigeria for 12 years, South has 6 years, and Southeast only 6 months. Our revered elder statesman Chief Ike Clark, leader of Pandef and Southern Middle Belt, has reminded Nigerians that at the independence in 1960, Nigeria was established on a tripod of Eastern region, Northern region, and Western region. But one of the legs, that is Eastern region, was broken by the Civil War, and since then things have no longer been at ease, as the Igbos of Eastern region have been terribly marginalized in the country's scheme of affairs, despite the General Gowon administration declaration of no victor, no vanquished. In the light of the above brief explanations, the Igbo elders want Nigerians and the whole world to note that the existence of Nigeria as a corporate entity may be seriously threatened by any attempt to deny Southeast the opportunity to produce the next president in 2023. We are totally against, in whatever guise and eloquence, the idea of another Northerner succeeding General Buhari, because it is a direct invitation for the aggravation of crisis, conflicts, separatist demands by various sections of the country, among other unimaginable threats. The corporate existence of Nigeria will be seriously threatened because some Nigerians, out of selfish end, are changing the goalposts at the middle of the game, and it's unacceptable to us. It has come to our notice that some of our sons and daughters, Igbo sons and daughters, are colluding shamelessly with some unreasonable and dishonest Nigerians to sabotage our collective efforts to produce the next president of Nigeria or Southeast extraction. For the avoidance of doubt, the Igbo Elder Consultative Forum will not only pursue to a logical conclusion the sanctions of these shameless renegades and bootlickers who are said to be running mates to any presidential candidate not from South, as well as those who are working hard to sabotage our efforts. They are masquerading as coordinators and promoters of presidential aspirants outside the Southeast zone. We shall also curse them and their families publicly. They need to ask questions. What happened to those who tried to do it in the First Republic? Go and check their families today. They were cursed for betraying the Igbos. These people who are going out shamelessly, calling themselves coordinators, these Igbos will not leave them. Will pursue the sanction, and the elders will curse them publicly. Let them be warned. We want to appeal to other Nigerians to join Chief Ike Clark, Chief Adebanjo, Dr. Pogus, among other patrons, to ensure that all political parties zone president to the Southeast, not just for the sake of justice, equity, and fairness, but also for the stability, progress, unity, and survival of Nigeria as a corporate entity. We encourage the presidential aspirant from the Southeast to remain resolute, persistent, focused, painstaking, and close ranks until victory is assured. Igbo elders are with you and are prepared to work with you in liaison with Ohaneze worldwide and other patriotic Nigerians to ensure that the right thing is done, and that the right thing is the emergence of a Nigerian president of Southeast extraction in 2023. We won't take anything less than this. We don't want any running mate. We are demanding this, and we've explained to you. The Igbos want presidency come 2023. Any person sabotaging it is standing against the Igbos. And the Igbos will see that person and the family. It doesn't matter the level, whether you are a governor or you are anything, the Igbos will visit that person. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
You have had these are empty threats, making empty threats. He's talking about cursing people. Even the people he want to curse, he was not even brave enough to call their name. The people he claimed that are sabotaging their so-called Igbo presidency, he wasn't even brave enough to call their name. This is the kind of cowards we have as elders, the kind of coward we have as elites. You see empty threats everywhere. At the end of the day, today, it is very, very clear that they will never get that Igbo presidency. Now, all their threats, let us watch and see what they will do. The people you want to curse, we want to wait to see you call their names. We want to see your action. You say you're going to look for a life elsewhere. The elsewhere you're going to look for a life is no other place than Biafra. We are waiting for you to come and start the agitation. These are the kind of people. I played all these videos. If you, later you can go and watch the video again. You can start from the beginning. Share this video. If you have not shared, share this video to every platform. Share to family and friends. Please share this video. Share and like the video. Let it get to everybody. Play it over and over so that you will see the promises these idiots have made in the past. This is why we don't respect them. We don't respect their word. When they begin to convince us about political solution, we know that there will be never any political solution to solve problem when it has to do with Biafra. No Biafra issue can be solved politically. It will never. That is why we don't believe them. That is why we are sitting at home. And tomorrow being Monday is another sit at home. A massive sit at home tomorrow, because it is now clearer that if they want to join this, to join the struggle, the only face that the Igbo Biafrans have now is the struggle. Biafra is the only face that we have. And I'm going to play the thread for them again. This is the promise we're going to hold them on. I am going to play this video. This is the promise we are going to hold on Ohaneze Ndigbo and the elite on. This is what they said. Their spokesperson said this, that they are going to look for a life elsewhere. Where is that elsewhere? We're waiting to see. Watch it and hear it again. Hear it directly from them. I'm not the one saying it.
Country. It's not a matter of choice. We are bent on staying on. But one thing we reject totally is being slaves. We refuse being slaves. Those who are educated will know that Igbo slaves drowned themselves in a river so as not to continue being slaves. If the 2023 presidential election eludes us, we will check it that the rest of Nigeria has denied us citizenship right in Nigeria. That leaves us no choice but to look for ways to survive outside Nigeria.
You heard him clear that they will look for a way to survive outside Nigeria. The only way to survive outside Nigeria is Biafra. So the stage is set. We are waiting. Now we want to see how. We know that they will never hold their word. We can't trust them, and they can never hold their word and follow their word. We know that. We are now facing this war. This last video I played is what we're going to judge them. Is either they drown themselves for not being slave, because already now it is very clear that they are slave. It is that they drown themselves or they come out openly and support the struggle. This is the only two options they have. Come out openly and support the struggle, or you drown yourself. As for those of us who are already talking, we stand with our mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we will continue to sit at home. Monday, tomorrow is a sit at home, a massive sit at home, more than we have done it before. Tomorrow, the sit at home of tomorrow will be much more strong than before, because it is not clearer that they do not want us in that country called Nigeria. The reason why they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, today they have lost it. They have lost it. The Fulani Caliphate is moving on speed to Fulanize Nigeria by all means possible. You know automatically that APC will never give anybody from the Southeast any ticket. It is impossible. It is clear. They will never. It is very clear to everybody. So what we are waiting for now is to see them drown. Either they drown or they join Biafra struggle openly. They join Biafra struggle. This is the only two options that is meant for them. Tomorrow is sit at home. Sit at home tomorrow. Let it be the greatest you have ever done before. If you're, it is not something that is going to be, nobody's going to enforce it by your own self, because it is clearer today that you're not wanted. Those who are sitting on the fence, there is no time to sit on the fence anymore. If you're deceiving yourself, hoping on P2B, P2B cannot do shit. He cannot even, he will not even have up to 1 million votes. He can't win out, get up to 500 votes. In that place he is, third force in Nigeria. It doesn't work anywhere. He doesn't, third force, you saw what happened to Showore. Showore will be better than him. Showore will perform better than P2B. Just watch and see. Just watch and see. Every Biafra, wherever you are, stand firm. Stand firm and stand strong. Biafra is much more closer than it is yesterday. I say it again. The time is, the stage have arrived for anybody that really sincerely wants a life should be go and have a life now. The stage is set. You have seen the elders have said that is either they drown themselves or they join the agitation. That is what that last statement means. Either they drown themselves or they join the agitation, because if they don't drown themselves, they will remain slave. The only way not to remain a slave is to drown themselves or they join the agitation. Then we can fight along with them. That's the only way. I pray that Chukwu Okeabiama will strengthen every Biafran. Every Biafran that is watching this video, wherever you're watching from any angle you're watching from, any country you're watching from, may Chukwu Okeabiama guide and protect you. Every hand that has shared this video, Chukwu Okeabiama will prosper you and guide you. Every hand that has shared the video, you will see Biafra. You will not only see Biafra, you will celebrate in Biafra land and raise the flag of Biafra. If you're from Oduduwa land, you will see Oduduwa and you celebrate in Oduduwa land. If you're from any part of the world and you're fighting for freedom, you must witness freedom. You will never lose your life. May Chukwu Okeabiama guide and guide and secure our Soludo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, guide him, protect him. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. I appreciate everybody who has joined me on this broadcast. Thank you very much for connecting on this broadcast. I will join you tomorrow again and speak more on the things at hand. Thank you so much and remember blessed. See you tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Okeabiama. Bye-bye.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand on the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You cannot go everywhere. We must continue.